again, by way of Noah, after the flood, which the Lord destroyed the earth. Why? Over interracial marriage. Because black man, you're not supposed to be with Becky.
Right.
Latino man, you can't get a woman of the other nations. Black woman, you can't get no African man. We are not African.
Right.
Africans was our slave master, just like this oppressor, like the white man's our slave master.
Right.
That was our first slave master. In Egypt, that was our slave master.
Right.
All of our best, that's who sold us to the Caucasians.
Chapter 6, verse 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The Lord is a good father. He gave us instructions. He gave us instructions and a blueprint to navigate these other nations. And he said, all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because the world was made for our sake.
That's right.
They have taught us to be happy, getting a crumb, getting a penny from these oppressors. They give you just enough to go home, wake up, and come back and report to your slavery all over again. You still picking cotton, you just don't realize it.
Right.
You still in those fields, you just don't realize it. You don't get to see your children. They at school being taught about transgender. They at school having a drag show given to them in elementary school. This is their oppressor. This is this nation. So he told her this, oh Lord, all this was spoken before thee because the world was made for our sakes. This whole world was made for you. Black man, Latino man, Native American, and Indian. This is our world.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 56. As for the other people.
As for the other people, the Africans.
As for the other people.
The Chinese.
The other people.
The Arab.
The other people.
Ethiopians.
The other people.
All the other nations. For all the other nations, this is what the Lord feels about you other nations. All you other nations that walk by with your head up in the air. You look down on the children of the Lord. You look down on the priests and prophets of the Lord. All you other nations, let's hear what the Lord has to say about you. Keep going.
As for all the other people, which also come of Adam.
They all come from Adam too. Again, by way of Noah, after the flood, which the Lord destroyed the earth. Why? Over interracial marriage. Because black man, you're not supposed to be with Becky.
Right.
Latino man, you can't get a woman of the other nations. Black woman, you can't get no African man. We are not African.
Right.
Africans was our slave master, just like this oppressor, like the white man's our slave master.
Right.
That was our first slave master. In Egypt, that was our slave master.
Right.
All of our best, that's who sold us to the Caucasians. Keep going.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
As for the other people, you Africans, you Chinese, you Arabs, all the other nations, the Lord said that you are nothing.
Right.
You are nothing. As for the other people.
And as for the other people.
The Arab.
And as for the other people.
The Chinese.
The other people.
Koreans.
The other people.
Japanese.
The other people.
Ethiopians.
The other people.
Your Ukrainians, your Afghans.
The other people.
Especially you Caucasian devils. The Lord said what?
Which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
That they are nothing. You are nothing to the Lord.
Right.
If I tell you that you are nothing, you mean nothing to me. The problem is we followed this oppressor for so long, we are nothing to each other. And that's not how the Lord intended it to be. The other nations are nothing to the Lord. Keep going.
But be like unto spittle.
But be like unto spittle. Y'all know what spittle is? Spittle is that accidental spit that flies out your mouth. So as I'm talking right here, and I'm trying to get my people to come and hear us, to come get a flyer, to come learn the truth, and spit accidentally flies out my mouth, I'm not going to jump off this podium to catch it. The other nations, the Africans, the Chinese, the Arab, the other nations, you are but be like unto spittle. You like spit to the Lord.
Right.
You like spit to the Most High. Keep going.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
All of the other nations, they are like a drop that falleth from a vessel. So if I got a cup and a drop falls from that cup, that drop that falls, that's the likeness of all the other nations. That's all of the other nations. They're the drop that falleth from that vessel. But black man, Latino man, Native American man, we are that vessel. Right. We are the drink inside that cup. We are the vessel. The other nations, they are a drop that falleth from that vessel. Keep going.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens.
These who?
These heathens.
Arab.
Heathens.
Chinese.
Heathens.
The Caucasian man. These what?
Heathens, which however been reputed as nothing.
Reputed. Reputed means reputation. So the other nations, they have always had a reputation. Always. Let's find out what that reputation that they have always had was.
As nothing.
They have always had the reputation of being nothing. This is nothing new in the Bible. The only thing that's new is we don't know these words. We don't know these histories. We don't know our records. And because we don't know our records, we don't know that the other nations have always had a reputation of being nothing to the Lord.